I'm Joel Webster and welcome to the 4th episode of TRCP's Native Trout Adventures. With me today is Robin Knox with the Western Native Trout Initiative and Nick Payne, TRCP's Colorado Field Representative.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Today we are fishing for greenback cutthroat trout in the Pike National Forest, not far from South Park, Colorado. The hike is less than a half mile from the truck, but the solitude and the smell of the pines is hard to beat.
The habitat we're seeing here is really typical of greenback cutthroat trout habitat in Colorado. They've been pushed to the upper reaches of their ranges, and cutthroat trout are what we call indicator species for high quality habitat, and the quality of the water, clean, cold, and well oxygenated. When you get up into these densely wooded areas where there isn't much runoff except from snowmelt, the water remains crystal clear and of high quality, which is really great for the trout.
Got one.
Look at that. That's a gorgeous fish right here. You know, and there's very few places in the world you can even catch those.
Beautiful little cutthroat.
Now I know why you do what you do for a living, Robin.
Absolutely. Whoop, there he goes.
Greenback cutthroat trout are a native trout east of the Continental Divide in the Centennial State and were thought extinct for over 30 years until rediscovered in 1969. Fortunately, greenbacks have been reintroduced to a number of lakes and headwater streams within their native range. Yeah. There's one. Look at that beauty.
Nice.
Greenback cutthroat trout right there. I've been fishing all over the West, and this is the first time we got these nice low summer flows. And it's hard to get anything better than that.
Beautiful fish.
I love this clear water. We've been fighting high water and mud since this whole series began. And you know, we're not catching a ton of fish, but we're spooking a lot of them. These native fish are hungry, but they don't like shadows.
Yeah, they're pretty tough to catch, and they're not real fond of having big tall things standing over them.
Kind of reminds them of an eagle.
Right.
Once we hiked down out of the backcountry area, Robin decided to see if he could catch a brook trout.
What we have here is brook trout. Brook trout are not native to Colorado. One of the big problems with recovery and also the degradation of native cutthroat trout populations has been the competition from brook trout. Some of the work that the Western Native Trout Initiative supports are restoration of native cutthroat trout, that remove all the brook trout and then restock with native cutthroat trout. That is a big part of cutthroat trout recovery all across the West. It's important that management agencies work hard to conserve the naturalness of these backcountry areas. They're very important for aquatic wildlife, and the more that we have protected riparian zones and cold water, the better the trout will survive.
Well, gentlemen, hope to do it again sometime soon.
That's right. Sounds good.
If you value public land experiences like this one, submit comments on the Colorado Roadless rule today. This document will determine the future management of over 4.2 million acres of backcountry public lands in Colorado, and your voice needs to be heard.
What a day out here.
Go to www.trcp.org and get involved today.